Hi, this is Bessie from Maria's Garden in Punta Gorda. You know me. You know Maria. She's the star of the show. She is the guru. She's the founder. She's everything that Maria's Garden's about. But I'm Bessie, and I think I'm here to stay. Anyway, guys, we had to take the video down of the white ghost. It was a misunderstanding because I said Maria wanted me to chop it up. I'm going to make a correction. I meant she wanted me to clean it up, make it healthy and, propagate the stem. A few viewers, said she wants you to kill it. When will Maria ever tell anyone, especially me, to kill a plant? Well, anyway, that's why I'm remaking this. Plus, I was doing the video on my new Samsung Galaxy 25S Ultra, and I couldn't turn the camera around. I thought I did, and the film stopped. So maybe it's good. I'm using my iPad. Okay, I'm going to give you another look. If you did not see this ghost, been here about 2 years, maybe a little more. And I just want to show you what could happen with your cutting or one of them from the websites that had a root, okay? Now, she's getting too big for the pot. And I was telling Maria, I need help, maybe, to replant her. But I have plans. So my question was, would you clean her up? Would you cut some branches off? Replied, yes. Some replied, chop her up. Chopper was the wrong word. I should have never said that. I think people know what I'm talking about, and I'm assuming wrong. You know what assume means, When you assume something, you make a out of yourself. Anyway, just want to show her again. I had to put a stick because she's heavy. Yeah, she's leaning, so I guess that's a sign. I'm showing you 360 degree angle of her. Yeah, she looks perfect, but yeah, I'm going to be repotting her and take a few of these beautiful branches to the nursery to propagate. I'm going to show you a far view. You see? She's beautiful, right? Anyway, for her health, I am going to clean her up like Maria suggested. I'm not going to chop her up, guys. I apologize. Your viewers, some of you are so cute. No, you're all cute. And I'm glad you asked questions because, I used the wrong term. And, I'm going to continue this because I had to put up cameras and I want to show you guys why I have cameras over there, and in front of my driveway because we had a little accident with my beautiful ponytail palm. I planted her about 4 years ago. She was a baby. Pulling my car out of the garage, I broke off a branch. And this is what happens when a plant, not all the time, but when a plant gets injured or it's stressed, it tries to take care of itself. So it grew babies. This one is big. I'm afraid to take it out. I'm going to need Maria because I'm going to kill it. But that's going to be another ponytail palm. Look at this baby right here. It's growing out of the middle. It's so cute. But the reason why I had to put cameras about 6-7 weeks ago, I don't remember. I came home from the nursery and I noticed something was wrong. Let me see if I could get a shot. This is hard. Okay. Right over, here's my hand. Okay, right over here, there was a clean cut. Somebody came and cut. Right here was a clean cut. It has healed. And on it was 2 or 3 little babies, little ponytail palms. I freaked out. Who will go in your front yard and do this? Asked around. I asked the guy who cuts my grass. Nobody knows. I go, it's not going to happen again. So that cut right there, it wasn't torn. I didn't back up. It was a cut from a knife, a sharp knife. That's why I put cameras. When you raise anything from seeds or from a small plant, you worry. And the way to clean this, very easy. What you do, I did some of the cleaning, but it got dark on me. You go underneath here, bushy, right? And I don't have a stand for the iPad. Sorry. Let me go this way. You can see. Okay. You peel off. Okay. You peel off and you go around. Oh God, this is hard. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Peel off. Okay. The bottom. Oh, it's gonna be a bad video. Maybe if I put it on the floor. You peel off the leaves. You start from the bottom and you go in a circle, just the way Maria has showed you with many of these type of plants. Peel back and go around. You're grooming her. You're not letting her get too bushy. And that's what happened. I wish I could find the person who did that. But let's focus on Mother Nature. Wow. Got injured and she's trying to make up for it. I was like so surprised. I was taking pictures and I was showing Maria, look at this one. Another one right here, right at the branch. It's growing from the branch. Because when a plant gets stressed or injured, it forms a crust on the top. I don't know if you've seen them. A lot of them go for a lot more money. They try to heal themselves or make up for their injury, their loss. That's my story here. I just drove back from seeing my grandson, Salem. He was so sick. Oh my God, the poor baby. He was so sick. He had a bad chest congestion. I thought he was wheezing. We took him to the doctor the next morning because he couldn't sleep. He couldn't breathe. The only way he slept was on my chest or his mom's chest or his other grandma's chest. And thank God it wasn't a wheeze, it was a coop. And I said, let's do a Vicks rub. I always did a Vicks rub on my kids. My mother did. But we looked it up and they said not until they're 2 years old. But we asked the doctor and she said it's fine. As soon as we rubbed that on his back, he slept. And yesterday, all he did was sleep. He needed it because he didn't sleep the night before. Plus he has an ear infection. And his back molars are growing in. Hard to be a baby, I think. The poor guy. So I'm showing off a little bit here. I hope you guys don't mind. Also, I want to show you, we call them the monkey tails. Got the real name for this plant. Memory's going. This type of plant is very, very resistant. I've cut it down at least 3 times. All the way almost to the roots, 2 inches. That's it. It loves water. It loves some sun. It loves humidity. Chanel. Okay. Yeah, the name of the plant is a Chanel. Okay. I used to have one when I lived on the east side that was tall as a tree. It was 10 feet, 11 feet tall. This one, I haven't seen it get taller than this. Here's her sister. Have them as ground covers. They have them in baskets. And we tried to propagate it, but what interfered was the bad weather and the hurricanes, so it stopped our progress. But I think we should try again. I think in the fall, later on in the fall in Florida, it might work because it is beautiful. And it keeps coming back. In the winter, it might look dead. You trim it down, it comes back. But I want to say, I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend and whatever's left of it. I have a lot of unpacking and cleaning. I had a big plant that fell over in my back seat, a big cactus, and there's potty mix once again in my vents everywhere, but I'm too tired right now. I gotta go in. It'll last. Cactuses, they're very strong and it'll be okay till tomorrow. Weather is beautiful, it's cooler. So I'm going to end this by saying good night. Sorry for the misunderstanding using the word chop. No, I'm going to try my best because I don't like my videos being taken down. Maria would never tell me to chop anything up. Okay? She loves plants. That's her life. So I'm going to say mwah, next time.